Hello, everybody. Donald Trump had a phone conversation with Brian Kilmeade. The answers from Trump were, once again, truly something else. Pure, unfiltered Donald Trump, so buckle up. I'll read it to you. Brian asks whether Trump is concerned about a possible Iranian one-way suicide drone that might be hidden somewhere in California and could be used to attack. And if so, what we would do if that actually happened. This was Donald Trump's very excellent answer. I don't worry about it, because if you did, you wouldn't be able to function, okay? So you can't worry. You have to do something. And we watch everything at a level that, no, it's never been watched. Our country has never been watched over like this ever before. What Joe Biden did, and it wasn't probably him. I don't think he knew where he was. But what the people surrounding him allowed to happen to our country can never be ever forgotten again. From mental institutions they came, from drug dealers and murderers. 11,888 murderers came into our country illegally. They came into our country and they let him in. They didn't even check, what's your name? What's your serial number? Give me a card, give me something. No identification, which hopefully we're going to have with the Save America Act, which Republicans have to get it done. You know, they all say they don't have the votes. They have to find the votes. That's what leadership's all about. But they came in with no identification, no nothing. They walk into our country and look, that's why they lost their election in a landslide, frankly. Then Brian asked whether that drone attack in California is real or verified, and whether it's something that crossed Trump's desk as a legitimate concern. Donald Trump's answer was classic Donald Trump. And since it's about California, it naturally involves Gavin Newsom. Well, the first we heard about it was from Gavin Newsom, the incompetent governor of California. As he said, no, he announced it. It came out from him or his office. That's where we heard at first he was talking about it. But he has learning disabilities, so I don't know. Maybe he doesn't know, you know. He admitted he had learning disabilities. Somebody said, well, what's wrong with that? I said, that's okay, but not for the president. You know, president can't have learning disability. If you have that, that's not a good thing. And then it became a conversation about Gavin Newsom. Brian said, well, he did say he couldn't read, which I found astounding. And then Trump's reaction. Well, he said much beyond that. And he said other things. I won't even get into it. But he said a whole pile of things. Nobody understands what he did that day. I think he committed political suicide. But that interview was not good. On top of it, Jody was a racist, so yeah, that was not a good interview. Well, that's it for today. Unless Trump decides to drop something unexpected. See you next time. Bye.